News Oklahoma's Katie Kelleher shares how Brandy Wheeler is remembering her son, Bradley Dillon.
An outdoorsman who is kind and gentle. That's how Brandy Wheeler wants people to remember her son, Bradley Dillon. He was killed after making a phone call and a joke with a friend.
And it's like a nightmare that you can't wake up from, because no matter what I do, he'll never be back.
It's been almost a year and a half since 19-year-old Bradley Dillon was killed, but it feels like just yesterday for his mother, Brandy Wheeler, smiling as she remembers their last conversation.
I told him it was late and that he needed to get in bed, wherever he was. And he said, "I'm going to, Mom, I'm going to go." I said, "Are you sure? Because I can't go to sleep without knowing that you're okay." And he assured me everything was okay.
Just a few hours later, Brandy was woken up by a pounding on her door. Bradley's friend telling her Bradley had been shot. Earlier that night, Bradley and his friend went to a casino. Brandy says they were overheard on the phone talking about winning $10,000. That's when authorities say Kevin Jackson, now 20 years old, created a plan to rob Bradley and his friend. The two were invited to a house where Jackson was at.
When he pulled in, a guy met him with a gun and got him out of the car at gunpoint and led him inside and made him empty his pockets.
Except Bradley and his friend were joking. They actually won very little. Brandy says they were going to take Jackson to an ATM when Bradley's friend escaped, and Bradley was shot multiple times.
He would have given him whatever he wanted. Really, he would have. He didn't have to shoot him.
A federal jury recently found Jackson guilty of murder in Indian country, along with robbery and firearm offenses, giving some closure to Brandy.
I feel as much justice was served that the law allows. And God's the final judge.
But with the trial now over, Brandy isn't sure where to go from here. She will help Bradley's memory live on, but nothing will take away the pain of losing her son.
I'll never see him again. I'll never hear him say Mom or anything. Never get to see his face and his sweet smile and hear his laugh.
That is a heartbreaking story. So, Katie, what happens next?
Well, Jackson's sentencing hasn't been scheduled yet, but he faces a mandatory sentence of life in prison.
All right, that's Katie Kelleher. Thank you.